Welcome back to Catharsis! God, I wish we were running Call of Cthulhu. There's this new thing called Candela Obscura, and I really want the book so bad. I might ask for it for Christmas. Anyway,
Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Catharsis. This is Book 3, Blooming, Chapter 2. Originally, I was going to have this be called something else, but I changed it literally today. Chapter 2, Fake a Funeral.
Nice.
Oh. Is it me? Yay! It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
Wait, May?
No. Too soon.
Oh, ouch.
We start with the pop of a black umbrella opening.
That was fitting.
Many more black umbrellas join in the procession as the people of Mosswood gather to the Great Oak Theater. It is almost always at least misting in Mosswood, if not downpouring. Most of its residents are used to this and are comforted by the sounds of rainfall, so umbrellas aren't usually used in this town. But today is different. Beatrice Wisteria, Lady of House Wisteria, and her sister Claire thank folks for coming, shaking hands with people as the town takes their seats in the amphitheater. Authority is rooted to Beatrice's side, ever the watchful protector of his young charge. On stage is Mayor Carefulfoot, a frog folk with a top hat the size of his body. He stands at the podium looking over an urn. Many sisters of the Church of Selene line the back of the stage. Abel is at the manor with May, along with Val and Sibyl. A sad piano. Make it a new instrument. A sad piano begins to play a somber march. With his long fingers back hunched even more so with concentration is Archive playing the piano. On the stage is the navy blue urn with silver trim. Some flowers are already set around it. Beside the urn is seated Gwilla Mosswood, Paeris Cindervale, Lilith Blackwood, and just Lilith Blackwood. Just you three. Below, we see the Chanterelle mushroom folk family stop to look at the portrait of the deceased. Golden spectacles and moon glow hair painted into braids, freckles like silver stars in a sky, is Eliana Astor. Below the portrait is a sign that reads, Eliana's body was cremated as to not become infected by the curse. The mayor begins the service. Hello, folks. Thank you for coming. Today we gather in remembrance of a longtime local and friend, Miss Eliana Astor. In a moment, I will have Sister Abriel lead us in prayer, but before that, I would like to say a few words about our fallen hero. He goes on to say a lot of words, all of them sincere, but still rather long and boring. Ellie, in what disguise did you attend your own funeral?
I have been thinking about this. How crazy can I get with this disguise?
Whatever you want. As long as it's not somebody who is at the funeral, which is probably most.
Oh wait, it wouldn't be somebody else. It would just be like, okay. Can I change everything?
Yeah. You could be a different race. You could be.
Okay. Ellie is disguised as a tiefling girl. She is sort of mossy green. And she still has her glasses because they are her magic thing, but she's just really hoping that they're generic enough that nobody will notice.
Mm-hmm.
She's just dark hair, as unassuming as possible.
Cool. I will say, Tieflings aren't necessarily a common race.
She works at the Wisteria house.
In that case, do you have a butler uniform?
Sure.
Ooh, I like this. Do you have a fake name? Just for
Yes.
funsies?
I didn't think of anything yet, but it will have to start with an A, won't it? Let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
Can I get back to you on that?
Yeah.
Fiverr?
Absolutely. Eventually, Sister Abriel is able to steal the podium from the mayor. Thank you, Mayor Carefulfoot. Again, thank you all for coming. I would like to take this moment to invite you all to pray with me. No matter your beliefs or gods, just take a moment to close your eyes with me. You can pray to whomever or whatever you choose. Everyone closes their eyes and
Okay, I have one.
clasps their hands together, yes.
She's gonna go by Athenaeum, which is a type of library.
Ooh, Athenaeum!
Or Athenaeum, rather.
Athenaeum. I
She's still
love
gonna go by Anne, though.
Celine, or whatever powers may hear us, thank you for sparing Ellie of the curse, and please guide her soul back to your fields of white and starry skies. May she be happy in your kingdom with her mother and father who were so loved by this community, and surround her with the love and light she gave all of us in life and for her sacrifice. May we all strive to be as caring, thoughtful, resourceful, and clever as she was. Above all, may we all strive to be as dedicated to those we love and cherish while they are here with us. I myself had the honor of fighting beside Ellie when we broke the rune in Cerulean Falls. She taught me that though I may love differently from others, I am not broken, and that I do not have to be lonely for it. She helped me find my person. Smiling into the crowd, her eyes fall on Lady Getsume. Hamura Koji, Nanami, and Kitsune 590, or Kitsune 590, are also here, hailing from Ivory Pines. Norwick is here. The children stayed at their new home for safety reasons. Dardove is here. Charles Caverns is also here, looking particularly grim and just letting the tears fall. No! Emily Honeygold came as well, leaving the baby at home. From Dragon's Hearth is Tony Diamond, and Scylla Citrine, Stokes Ironbird, Plume, and Sally. And so is the couple.
I was gonna say, bitch better be there.
That Ellie helped get together at the bar so many moons ago.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Tony Diamond and,
Oh, and Wick?
yeah.
Well, Wick's, all of the Mosswood NPCs are definitely
Okay,
here.
cool.
And they've totally made a joke like, husbands, and it's been kind of weird and funny.
Are they who is in on this ruse, or is that too spoilery?
On the funeral ruse?
Yes.
I'm letting that be up to you guys. I am going to act as though all of these NPCs that I just listed don't actually know that Ellie is alive.
Okay.
I will say as the DM, just as a precautionary thing, the less people you tell,
I was gonna say, we should keep this on the DL,
the
you guys.
better.
Yep.
Obviously everyone in Wisteria Mansion knows because they have to. So, Claire, Beatrice, Archive, Abel, May, Val, Sibyl, Authority.
And us, obviously.
And you guys.
I imagine Atticus would know simply because Lilith referred to Ellie in present tense during their conversation.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I didn't pick up on that, so.
Would Ellie been cool with that?
Would Ellie have been cool with that, Mary Jo?
I don't know. Would Lilith have told him anyway?
Ooh, tensions.
if I'm being honest with the character, yeah.
Yeah, Lilith
absolutely.
would have told him anyway.
She would have absolutely 100% told him
There
anyway.
you go.
Because she needs at least one person to be like a confidant.
Yeah.
I understand.
Does Kay and Wick know?
No.
No. I love
Solid.
that. I love that they don't know.
To recap, what again don't they know? Just like
They don't know
Ellie's
that
not
Ellie's
dead.
alive.
Okay.
They think Ellie's like actually dead.
Oh boy.
I'm just doing that for funsies. If you guys slip, it's whatever.
I like the drama.
Okay.
Fuck. I forgot Abriel knows.
Avery will talk to me after.
Yeah. And also you're taking her on the next adventure.
Yes.
So she has to.
Let's continue on then.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I would like to now turn to Ellie's dearest friends to see if they have any words or stories they'd like to share. Abriel turns and looks at you, Lilith, encouraging you to go first.
How far away am I from them?
However far away you want to be.
I just want to shoot like a brain fart.
What do you want to say to Lilith?
I want to be like, guys, please. Guys, just please.
Don't embarrass me.
I'm gonna have to come back at some point, please.
No promises.
So, Lilith, as any good goth, is of course like
Pulls out a sword.
she's very much like dressed very elegantly. Like she clearly got Toshiro to assist her to make the most beautiful funeral outfit to honor Ellie.
Yeah.
It's covered in stars and constellations.
Oh, Toshiro is impeccable.
Yeah.
Today, by the way.
But yeah, it's covered in, I'm imagining the dress that you designed with all the stars on it, but maybe more like Lilith style, maybe a little bit edgier. Something similar to that, just to as a tribute to Ellie.
Cool.
And she steps over to the podium. Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. It's honestly so surreal to think that Ellie and I were both brought back to life, and then death snatched her away again. It's so unfair. But even though I knew Ellie for only a short period of time, I am so grateful that I did have time to know her and to befriend her. We may not have always seen eye to eye, and Ellie, I know if you're out there, if you're up with Celine up there, I know you'd absolutely agree with that.
Ellie out and back, like.
But at the end of the day, Ellie taught me what it means to be strong, to be honest, to speak your mind without fear, and above all, to be kind and believe in others even when no one else believes in them. To believe that there is still good in even those who may be seen as too far gone to redeem. For that, Ellie, I thank you so much.
So, before we dive into your thing, because I have a small little scene for you.
Okay.
Ellie, do you have any response to any of that?
No.
No. That's cool.
I mean, not outwardly. Maybe I shoot her a brain message like, perfect, thank you, appreciate it.
Solid eulogy. Thanks, fam.
Write that down so you can use it again later.
You're gonna outlive her.
By like hundreds and hundreds of years.
Write that down so you can use it again later.
Yep.
Just in case.
God damn it.
It's all right. It's okay.
Lilith,
Okay.
we are going to leave this moment and bring you to the train of thought. The night before the funeral. As nights have been going on, and you have come back to the train of thought every night, as is your pact, you've noticed that there are less and less residents on the train these days. The yarn-made spider train conductor, that's a sentence, finds you and then turns to someone else. She's right here, sir. He leaves to make way for the Sandman. His imposingly tall figure and glistening golden coat barely manages through the entryway to sit across from you. I'm sure you've noticed the lack of dreamers.
What about that?
There used to be a balance to these things. But the King of Nightmares has become particularly greedy as of late. As the war brews on your plane, more people succumb to their fears.
Are they succumbing in only this world? Or are they also succumbing to their worst fears in the waking world?
That's what I mean. They are one and the same, connected so intricately. The outside world is what shapes this world. This is the collective unconscious. As the war brews on your plane, more people will need your inspiration more than ever, both here and out there. He then pauses and leans back in his chair, lacing his very long fingers together. I see you have fear too.
What kind of fear do you think I have?
You're scared about people dying. You're scared that funeral that's happening tomorrow is just a rehearsal. You're scared that what happened to you last time is just gonna happen again. I see it in your mind.
And what if I am afraid? How does that change things? I still have to do what I have to do.
He smiles when you say that. Good. You're already on the up and up. You understand that we have to do things in spite of the fear. Even using fear as a fuel to get things done and to continue to hope.
That's all we have. Hope. That's the thing that inspires everyone most of all. The belief that even if things aren't good now, that maybe, even if the end is near, we'll still be able to build something new.
Very good. Just remember, it's okay to be afraid. You don't always have to be Lilith Blackwood. You can just be Lilith sometimes. You can just be a person, not a persona. That persona can serve you well, like many others, for everyone. But don't forget to take care of you as well. I know you have no intentions of becoming a martyr.
That's the last thing I want to do.
Good. The night is young, and I have work. But take care.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't say Blackwood. And he leaves. We go back to the funeral, where we see Lilith take a seat. Paeris, you are next. You get to the podium, and all eyes are on you. What do you have to say about your dear friend Ellie?
So I will say that Paeris has been silently crying.
Aww.
And it's not a look they really have to fake because they felt this way before. So they're kind of, and I'm gonna get into the fun part where I describe what they're wearing now.
Give us the fit. The funeral fit.
I'm in for this.
I think it's really just a recycling of what they were wearing to the auction, except it's more modest. And I also think they're kind of wearing a hood, just to be a little for the extra edge. But
I love this.
they kind of, when they get up there, they take down the hood, and they feel like they have to take like a couple extra steps to get all the way up on the podium to reach the top because they're Yeetle.
I will say there were steps already in it for Mayor Carefulfoot, not Lightfoot, sorry.
Gonna use those.
Yeah, those gonna take advantage of that.
So, and they're like kind of, I don't really know how to follow that up. That was really beautiful, Lilith. I'm really not much of a public speaker, but
Lilith gives Paeris a look and she's like, almost like you've got this, like, you not knock your socks off and impress this audience, because this is not the kind of event where that happens, but like, you do good.
Bardic inspiration.
Actually, yes, can I use Bardic inspiration on this?
Yes, you may. I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you trying to just roll deception?
No, I mean, they're really not really deceiving anyone. I think they're pulling from emotions that they did experience.
Would it be performance?
Yeah.
Well, you're not really trying to, like, it would bolster something that Paeris was trying to do, so we could just say it happens and Paeris feels
Yeah.
the toasty tingles.
That's true.
And they're
You
kinda
feel
like,
the extra boost.
Ellie's gonna, like, mind fart again, and we gotta think of a term for this.
brain blast.
Brain blast. She's going to think at you, and she's just gonna be like, you don't have to say anything, don't worry about it.
They're gonna take a moment to like look out into the crowd at Ellie and just be like, give like a slight eyebrow wiggle.
She's gonna smile and be like, say something funny.
Some folks chuckle at the eyebrow wiggle.
So I'm gonna like straight up be like into a handkerchief.
Ellie's gonna be like,
And then just be like, you know, she was a whole lot more funny and smart and a much better fighter than I think she ever would have given herself credit for. So if you ever have to really keep anything in mind when you think about her, just acknowledge what she did for us now. She was like a sister to me, and I'm gonna miss her, and I don't know how we're going to finish this mission without her, but I'll carry her in my heart no matter what happens, and she'll be with us in spirit, so wish us luck.
Paeris, it's mail time. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me wanna wag my tail. Renegades copyright.
I don't know what this song is. Blues Clues. You never
doesn't count if it's parody.
Ah.
I am lost.
Honestly,
Okay.
I didn't know the words. I was just kind of going like,
Here's the man that never fails.
So, what's the first letter?
Friendly neighborhood nuisance.
Love it.
Oh.
Should I just summarize?
Summarize what your letter was
I'm trying to remember.
to a certain frosty boy.
Oh yeah. This letter that Paeris sent was mostly just about. Oh my god, these letters are actually kind of hilarious, and I'm very proud of myself. But
They were so funny.
I'm
Oh
glad
my
you
God.
like them. Basically, just being like, hey, is Norwick fucking alive or still fucking dead? Can you check on that for me? And also, I just want to make sure that you're doing okay as well. And I know that you lost a sister. I just wanted to send you my condolences because that sucks. Basically, that's all it really is about. Do you want me to read this?
If you want to. I think you do a really good job doing this voice, but I can also read it.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
There is one letter later that if you're okay with it, I definitely want to read.
I would love it if you would read, I believe it is this one. We can say that.
You got it.
Paeris Cindervale. You have yet to earn the right to
Loved your voice. It's so perfect.
Ron Swanson. To given me an affectionate nickname, at least not yet. And I know who you are. You are pestering and unfortunately hard to forget. Aww. Your brother-in-law is indeed alive.
Alivacus.
Alive a kiss.
Because that was in reference to, I think Paeris said something like, is he Dedicus?
Yeah, no, it sounds like Paeris. Alive a kiss. Gods and Fae, I can't believe I wrote that. Your niece and nephews are in my care, and I look forward to tea time with them later. Children are strange. They pretend to drink tea from empty cups. Can they not consume tea until a proper age? My son always just drank cocoa. Yes.
It's Claus.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh, there it is. His son is Santa Claus.
Yes.
For listeners.
You're welcome for clarifying. But I suppose he did insist his toys were alive for a while. Anyhow, it has been, and continues to be, my honor to protect the halfling refugees. You and your people have had far too many troubles. The least I can do is spare some of my coolness and my magic-y whatever.
What?
You can...
Because that's what Paeris said.
Yes, this is stuff in reference to what Paeris is saying.
I understand now.
You can always start a pact with myself, I suppose. I doubt you would regret that. I mean, why would you? I'm clearly the superior choice. Norwick will assure you of this. I am no stranger to grief and loss, but I thank you, knowing that you understand it. Take care, Paeris. Shylock. Oh, Frosty! That was cute. I love that.
So did Paeris say they wanted to make a pact? Is that what prompted the warlock discussion?
They were, I think they did ask about,
oh, can you teach me some of
magic.
that cool magic stuff sometime? And he was like, we can make a pact. Listen, if you say anything vaguely like, man, you're really cool, the Fae will jump on that and be like, how cool do you think I am? Do you want to join me? I'm pretty cool. You should make a pact.
Next, I'm reading a letter to Izabetta, which I titled The Badass Bitch in the Armor, I guess. Basically, they said in this letter, just glad to hear that you're okay after the Golden Afternoon Siege. Give me a play-by-play of your ass kicking. Want to hear all that. Keep an eye on your wife, please. Just glad to hear you're all right, and I'm always here for you if you need anything. And refers to her as sis at the end. Says, "Take care, sis."
That's cute.
Paeris, oddly I miss being your bird. That was creepier than intended. What I mean to say is that I miss watching you and your friends on your adventures. Also, I am grateful you do not snore. That would have been annoying. I would love to regale you with my ass kickery, as it was, as you say, the tits.
What? I didn't say that.
You did say that in the letter, and she's trying to pick up on the new kid lingo. I would also just like to clarify, though I know you do not mean an offense, Deidre is not really my wife. That term is no longer comfortable, as she, was still my captor for centuries.
Solid. Understandable.
But we are cool, I guess. But yes, she has promised no more homicide or genocide or suicide, which is also the tits. You have done more than enough, my little thief. Do me a favor and take care of yourself too. As much as I like you, it would be sad if we were both ghosts. Mm-hmm. P.S. I love snarky, right often. Take care, little thief. Izzy.
Izzy, that's so cute. Dead.
Only
Deceased.
her favorites get to call her Izzy.
It's like a peppy
I'm special.
Victor marking.
Yeah, right?
The last letter I sent, would it be an option for me to read this in character?
Yes.
Okay. At least the sending the letter in character.
Oh, yeah.
Is that okay?
Do it.
It goes, Dear Norwick, please tell me this reaches you and the kids safely. Quilly, you know I'm a jokester, but right now I'm dead serious. If you somehow apprehended this letter, stop reading right now and write me back post-fucking haste. With a vengeance. Still Norwick? Good? Listen, I don't know how it happened, but I think I maybe possibly accidentally brought you back to life. Sorry, I guess. Anyway, this will inevitably come as a shock, but Sibyl came back to me the other night, and I don't mean in like the cool godlike necromantic way I did with you. I mean in like the undead, she's very toasty kind of way. Like she's looked worse, but she's also looked better. She somehow recognized me in a flood of undead that they were using to try and stop us from destroying the rune. She had her wedding band. That's the only way I recognized her. Also, good on you. That ring was good fucking stuff. It's a miracle it hasn't melted. I know you're a details kind of guy, but this is legitimately all I can tell you until I get more information. I know she'd like to see you, but take as much time as you need to think it over. She's still our Sibs, but she's changed. I understand if you need some time to sort this out after everything you've been through, write me back. Tell the kids whenever you're ready. I'm not sure how they would feel about this. Please respond immediately if you get this. Love and kisses. Paeris.
Now we read the response.
Paeris. Firstly, what the fuck? What the fuck? And lastly, what the actual fuck? Also, thank you, I think. Being dead was not fun for all the literal hours I was gone for. Also, I won't tell the kids yet, but I will make a trip tomorrow to see her. We finally have access to the portal you and your friends made. I'll tell them that I'm going to see you in Mosswood and do some shopping for our supplies. I don't care what she's like, I need to see her. As for the kids, I'll wait till I think they can handle it. And thanks for not dying again, Norwick.
So
how sentimental!
So with that, we're gonna go, and I don't know if this was on your list of scenes you wanted to roleplay or not.
I'm down, whatever you have for me.
But one of the things that I want to do, because I feel it is important, especially after, I'm really glad you picked that as the last letter. I want to pick up on that.
Okay.
The wind is blowing very sweetly through the wisteria trees in the courtyard. Everyone has sort of been told what's about to happen, so they've left a lot of space. Sibyl is anxious and sort of pacing back and forth behind a fountain. Norwick is sort of snaking around hedges as Paeris sort of looks on from not too far, but still giving them that space. Norwick spots her first. And admittedly, he does gasp a bit and back away, but his eyes do not leave her as he sort of takes in the new Sibyl. He sees that she has mechanical legs now, and that she is unfortunately very toasty and a little more grotesque. And she seems to be muttering to herself, but whatever it is only coming out as like undead garble because he cannot understand her. But he steps out very slowly and sort of waits for her to notice him. Val does come out in case he needs to be the translator, and he sort of stands by you, Paeris, and goes, "When they say the word, then there. But I'll stay here."
Probably for the best to give them some space for now.
Yes. Sibyl turns around, and when they lock eyes, all of the wariness that Norwick had dissolves. Because though she is burnt, though she is literally undead, her eyes are the same. And somehow that is enough to give him all of the hope and love in the world. And as he breaks into a smile, tears spill down his face. And she is frozen as these sort of inky, bloody tears come down hers. It is all she is able to manifest. Despite the tears that are bloody and kind of weird, he extends his hand. Sibyl. She says some garble, but he knows what she said, which Val leans into you, Paeris, and says, she said, you were the same.
Oh.
Norwick doesn't kiss her. They don't make out. It's not like the movies. But he does take the sort of clothed part of her hand, as she has fingerless gloves, a family trait, and kisses the back of it very sweetly, looking her in the eyes. She cries more blood tears. She looks like she wants to hug him, but is worried that, she's gonna get the blood on him. He puts on his plague mask and gives her the go-ahead, and they embrace. And if you were timing it, it was over an hour, where even though they didn't understand each other, they just kept saying things. And somehow it was just understood beyond words.
Yeah, and Paeris is definitely having a moment.
Val is also having a moment. He will occasionally translate quietly, and eventually he comes over and goes, do you want to know what she's saying? Fuck off. Okay, sorry.
I also having a moment.
Oh.
I feel like Paeris is just at the fuck off, crying, laughs through the tears. They're ecstatic right now. And there's a lot of crying.
Eventually, they break the hug, and Norwick looks at you, Sibyl notices you, and says something excitedly, reaching for you. And if you hadn't known this was your sister and that she wasn't going to mean you harm, it would look like she was going to try to eat you.
Paeris is gonna extend, when she's doing this, they kind of take both of her hands in one and then, pull her forward into a hug.
It becomes a group hug. Val is watching from the door frame, also getting teary-eyed, but he is also crying blood tears. Oh, and he sort of wipes it on his own coat, like that's new. He didn't know. He cried blood tears. But yeah, it's just a sweet moment. Do you want to say anything?
No, I think it kind of speaks for itself. I don't know if Paeris would have anything else to say in this moment.
Just to sort of fast forward a little bit from this scene. Through Val's time translations, Sibyl told Norwick that she's going to return to the front lines with Val. Because now she knows exactly what to fight for. And she's going to try to get the undead on her side. Because they are so, as she put it, misdirected. They have been told something completely different.
Can I respond to this?
Mm-hmm.
Paeris is gonna, kind of turn to her and say, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" It's okay to take time to rest. You don't have to. Sibyl, I just got you back. You have to promise you're not gonna disappear or something. You can't die again. And just, I know I can't stop you, but she promised me you'll take care of yourself.
She puts a hand on yours and just very gently says, through Val's translation, I already died. I'm not supposed to be alive right now. This body causes me physical pain, and there is no fixing it. And I don't want my children to have to mourn their mom a second time. If I'm going to have agency over anything in this form, please let me have that. Please know if I had any other choice, I would take it. But I'm not gonna get better than this. I'm just gonna get worse.
They're gonna take her hand again and say, we're gonna get you that cure. I'm not going to let this family be torn apart again.
She shakes her head and says that should go to people like the wizard. I'm just me. Not to make myself unimportant, but he can save more lives than I can. I'm still badass. You know this. But I'm not Valkyrian Mosswood or Riot or, well, I guess now you. I'm not one of the legends.
Well, you're gonna be.
Yeah, I will.
So
And
I'm
she
gonna
says that with a
prioritize you.
different-
Sorry, I totally interrupted.
No, it's okay. She says that with a different meaning, like, I will.
Okay, well, you matter just as much as anyone else does.
Thank you.
No matter what you say.
I think I love you is something already known and said. But what isn't is that Brindlewood wasn't your fault.
That's been... If that was said... I know. But it means a lot coming from you.
It better. She then says, as long as the dragon is helping, that's fine. But if she, even just slightly, becomes a problem, do me the favor and kill that son of a bitch.
I will.
Thank you. Again, if she's just helping, that's fine. I guess. But I would also like to see her burn. We're now gonna go to the scenes you actually wanted to do. What's the first one? 'Cause I don't remember.
Let's see. The third one, can address that some other time.
What is the third one?
The third one is working with Lilith to make a Dreamling and tell Zephyr to fuck right off.
I think that'd be fun.
I do kind of want to
do that.
Okay.
The only thing is that Lilith technically does not have enough dream threads.
Okay.
However, if she and Alicon spent the night in Cerulean Falls, could she have collected dream threads from both their pillows to get the required ones for this?
Sure, but you can't get dream threads from yourself.
Okay, then from Atticus.
Yeah. So we'll say you have enough.
Okay.
If you guys want to roleplay that scene,
Let's do it.
Sure. Yeah. So I guess I could just say that at some point, Paeris comes to you and says, Look, I really don't. I know that you have the power to make it so that Mr. Nightmare Man isn't torturing me every night.
I do.
Without, me having to jump through all those hoops in my nightmare to escape. I appreciate your help with that one time, but now I really think I need another more permanent solution.
You need another level of protection. I got it.
I need to get sleep, Lilith.
No, you need sleep, especially if we're going to be on the road. We need you at full strength.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I got to do this too. There were others who helped me realize just how much of a dick Zephyr was. But it was you, when you said that you thought he was manipulating me, that started to plant the seeds in my head. And it was through others that they started to grow. So I feel like I owe it to you, Also, you're my friend, so.
Thank you.
Andromeda's barking again.
I wouldn't, and I just want you to know that despite all this, I wouldn't do it any other way. I don't regret doing that. Because, I guess it's something that's led us to be where we are now, and...
Can I be selfish for a moment?
Of course.
I don't regret it either. In fact, I'm so glad that you did that. You were so badass.
No.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I've told Zephyr off so many times since I made my new pack, but that was only because I was protected by my patron. And the one time he did confront me, I don't remember what happened at the tea place. Not everything, at least. Anyway, you said you needed help?
Can you, not remember moments when you were interacting with him?
I'm trying to think. I rescued a friend, and then me and Claire were in a garden room, and Zephyr was there, and he made us tea, and he was a creep. And then he took one of Claire's memories.
So much worse than it was. Oh my god! Holy shit! Sounds like he roofied you, but that's not what happened.
He ate our dreams, or he ate our memories, and then he.
That was true.
And then he took a memory of Claire's, and then I think he took a memory of mine, but I don't remember what that memory was.
I swear, listeners, memories are not euphemisms.
I don't remember.
Man, I cannot wait to be able to cuss that creep out without him having to give me turbo nightmares.
Then let's do this. Aislinn?
You can make it on your own.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, let me see what Aislinn had. She had a list. She gave me a list. Let me get the list.
And it's written in, crayon.
All right, this is Aislinn's list. It's got little doodles of spiders on it, little butterfly on it. Okay. I might have to go to Sammy for some of this. Something that reminds him of a safe place. Something that reminds him of a safe person. Something that gives you confidence. Something from your body, maybe a lock of hair, drop of blood, tooth, DNA, whatever. And dream threads, we already have that.
Okay. Well, I do think I have to, out of character, I do think weren't we talking about going to Sammy for some of this? Marina?
Was that for making a Dreamling, or? Oh, yeah, for the items.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, so you can be here you can know this too. You can be there for the second scene that Zoe had in mind.
So we'll intersect the scenes.
Intersect scenes, woo!
That's good.
We go back to Sammy's shop. Today you do not see a dog, you do not see a man, but there is a hissing sound coming from above you. And when you look up, there is a snake chilling on the old broken chandelier.
Fucking sick. He's really up there. How big is this snake? Here are we talking?
We're talking probably gardener snake size, so not huge.
He's baby.
He sort of snakes down, and as he does, he turns into a dog.
Oh, I was going to ask if Hypnos could be reptile friends with the snake.
Cute.
They have a moment, and the second the snake licks Hypnos, it stands on end, and then jumps off the chandelier and turns into Sammy, who sort of lands on his feet like, hello. And he gets suddenly very composed. What is that?
This?
Yes.
This is Hypnos.
Hello, Hypnos.
Technically, maybe an extended relative nephew. I'm not sure what relation to Aizen is, but I think it's like one of her 3 kids.
It's one of those things.
So, like, I don't know how that'd be related, if it'd be related at all, but...
No family relation. More of a creation. I'm a rapper now. Anyhow, lady and person, so great to see you both. I've been waiting for you to come back. You keep saying we're going to have a good time, and then you just don't show up.
Whoa, come on, man. I've been busy.
Same here.
You know I've had a lot of shit to do.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people to do, apparently.
And
That's me.
my girlfriend... Well, I'm back now, and we have something to do. It may not be exactly what you want, handsome, but...
You can't call me handsome and then not give me what I want. That's not how this works.
Yes, I can.
You sound too much like your brother.
You do not compare me to that filth. I can say that without the consequences.
Lucky you.
Damn.
But that's what we're here for. We're here to create a Dreamling so that way Paeris can also not face consequences.
You need the ingredients. What kind of made-up strange list did my sister acquire?
And Lilith hands him the crayon list.
Oh, joy. So what do you need? What do you not have?
I need something that is representative of my confidence.
And what are you going to give me in exchange? You think I'm just a charity?
I mean, what do you want?
Oh, I want a lot of things. But I don't do sexual objects.
Okay, fair enough.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know if I even really want to do that anyway. How about...
Ouch!
Yeah, sorry.
Ouch.
Out of character. Would it be really shitty to exchange, like...
So, think of, like, Fey bargains. Like in traditional Fey lore, like... give me the love of your father. Or, like...
Oh, God.
Give me all of your hair.
Oh, goddamn.
Like...
Ugh.
Or give me a lot of teeth.
Brownies.
Shoes.
Oh!
Shoes, baked goods.
How about...
Baked goods, yeah. Handmade stuff.
You can say Ellie gave you a PB&J.
I don't know if he's gonna take that one. How would
You should
you...
ask him.
How about the memory marbles of 2 witches?
I could get those on my own.
Damn it.
A drug dealer does not buy drugs.
7 dragon teeth?
Dragon teeth.
Dragon teeth.
Dragon teeth.
You heard me.
How many dragon teeth?
For this? 2.
Done.
It's pretty generous, isn't it?
It's nice.
Alright. Alright, I'll work with nice.
He goes onto the shelves. Paeris. Oh yes, I put you on multiple shelves.
Multiple shelves? Am I that special?
No, you keep aging. Everybody does. I have it by age and by name.
Oh, nice.
Like I have your baby teeth over here.
Oh, stop.
They have a lot of power.
I can imagine.
What is the thing that gives you confidence that he finds?
So what I wrote down in my notes is something that's representative of the party. Does anyone at the table have any ideas?
It would have to be a lost thing.
Lost thing.
I think maybe this is just me I feel like a like a raven skull pendant with like a moon charm.
A raven's feather?
Ooh.
That would count, and that could be a feasible lost thing.
That would count. He gives you a raven feathered cape and ties it around the front.
Oh.
There you go. Show off peacock or raven in this case.
I hate that we have to sacrifice this for the Dreamling, but
Oh, that's true. Can you use just like a feather from it?
probably, right?
No, don't ask me. I'm not the expert here.
You can use a feather from it, probably.
Okay. You're the archfey. You're the expert.
Make sure with your patron, my sister. But if I was your patron, I would do that.
Aislinn, is that cool for Dreamling?
You see the spider toy on the shelf? Nod. Oh, I didn't know she could do that.
She does. She is full of surprises.
Indeed. What else do you need?
I need something that represents a safe place.
Ooh.
Can I just use... Pulls out heavy bronze key.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Sweet, I got something.
So you don't need to buy something
Plunk.
for that.
Yep, sorry. I don't need you for that one. Could I do something that Kay has lost?
Ooh, you could.
Okay.
It's a leg.
For those who couldn't hear on the recording, Mary Jo just said that the thing that Kay lost was her leg.
She lost both of them.
Oh no.
Well, granted, she came into the world with, I forget what it's called, but it's that mutation where your legs are kind of together.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that will be a safe person. And I don't know, buddy, you want some more dragon teeth?
You have more dragon teeth?
I do have more dragon teeth.
How many dragon teeth do you have? This is me this
Out of character. 7.
7 left?
Not left now. That would be like 5.
Yeah. I want 4.
3.
3.5.
I don't know if that's possible. Do you have a dragon teeth cutter?
Can Lilith use bardic? Can Lilith use bardic inspiration to help Paeris in a persuasion roll?
No offense, I love and appreciate you. I could probably also do it myself if I wanted.
That's true. You both are the Rizzlers over there.
I just like just in case you want to use it for something else.
I mean, there's something else to use it for today because there's no combat or
Solid.
anything.
True.
That is also true.
I think 3 is pretty nice. That's a pretty good offer.
Roll persuasion, and you can use bardic inspiration from Lilith if you.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm sorry.
You are the first person to
It's
use this
14.
dice.
I rolled a 4. It's a 14. That's how high my persuasion
Wait,
is.
what?
Is a 10.
Oh my god.
Is a 10.
God damn.
Okay, add the bardic inspiration.
Okay. Will do. Oh, 18.
Fuck. Fine.
Good boy.
You don't get to say that.
Fair enough, I'll stop. Sorry. Unless you like it.
No. No. Don't. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Teeth, please.
There you go.
Thank you. But no, no. Stop. He can't decide if he likes it or not.
I'll stop. For now.
And it's something of Kay's.
Yes.
What would the tall orc lesbian want? Ooh, this one. And he hands you more feathers,
Okay.
but it's tied to some sort of charm.
Oh. Feather charm.
And you recognize that from Gwilla, that it has the wild mother symbol on it.
Huh.
It looks very old.
I wonder if she would want me to use this.
I think she'd want you to not have nightmares anymore.
I'm sure, seeing as I often wake her up in the middle of the night.
You've got this.
But, okay. Putting it in.
All right.
I'm sorry, babe.
So this is the first time. Let me see. Did I somehow have instructions on how to actually construct this thing?
So I want you to decide how this looks.
Okay.
And you decide what it looks like. You get to decide what your dreamland looks like.
Do I have... But I have more pieces, though.
Oh, what else?
Before we carry on. I got the safe thing. I got the I'm going to just run through this really quick. I'm going to chop off my braids.
Oh!
Because I need a part of my body.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling a Howl's Moving Castle in here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the dream threads. And that's it.
Cool. What do you want as a...
I've been waiting for this moment. You guys have seen him, actually. I think you've seen him.
I have not seen him.
I think you have seen him. That's the baby. Oh, maybe I never said it, but yeah, that's what I want.
For the listeners.
Bird owl thing.
For the listeners, it is a stuffed moth.
He basically looks like a Hollow Knight OC, I'm not gonna lie.
Now I know what he's called, but I want you to tell the listeners what he's called.
His name is Burnie, but it's spelled like B-U-R-N-E.
Because moths to the flame.
Yes, and he's also named after my dog.
Alright, how does this look when you make this dreamling?
Right. So Lilith is going to draw out a magic circle, but of course it's Iceland, so it's going to be very cutesy.
Yes.
Like,
He gives you pink chalk.
yeah, it's pink chalk. It's like Cardcaptor Sakura style magic circle. Just
Like, but do it on this, and he gives you like a big plank of wood. So
It's
you're
very-
not doing it on his floor.
very cute. And then Lilith's going to rub her hands. She's going to grab a piece of thread. And she's going to be like, okay, I think this is what Iceland showed me. Let me try this. And she's almost going to do like a cat's cradle type of thing with the thread. And as that's happening, on the magic circle, something is generating and building and coming to life.
That's so fucking cool! Someone animate this.
I want to, hell yeah.
All right. And here we go. And there's one more thing I have to do here, if I remember correct. All right. Burnie, I command you, free Paeris from their nightmares and help bring them everlasting dreams and make those everlasting dreams come true.
Oh my god. He's so cute. Wait, I'm not gonna assume pronouns. What's your gender, little guy?
I want his gender to be, I don't know, man. You're a stuffed animal.
He's a little man. He's a little boy.
Just a silly little guy.
He's just a silly little guy.
He takes out the needle that's his sword and he's like trying to like fight the air to show off.
And Hypnos is just gonna scuttle on over and be like, trying to like, just being very stupid.
He hops on the back of Hypnos and goes, yeah!
Oh my god, they're friends already!
Hypnos is prancing around the store and Sammy's like, oh. Alright, what else?
Right, you said you had something else you had to do? Well, first off, we did it.
Yes. Congratulations.
And that's, wow.
Yay. Good job. Yes, good job. Good job.
I could get used to this. It's very nice to be able to create something instead of killing something.
Yes. Ooh.
What?
It's just a statement.
I don't know if I have anything else for him, unfortunately.
Marble? You had a marble? You wanted a rope?
Oh,
It's Zephyr.
Oh, right.
I have a Zephyr.
I thought that was you. Or is that you? Oh, that's
think
you.
that's you.
Never mind.
I mean, to be
Never
fair,
mind.
we could because we both would have advantage on that roll for the memory marble.
Right, but Gwilla's not here.
Oh.
It's Gwilla's.
Can we just superimpose her in, or? I mean, would that fuck everything up?
We should let that be a Gwilla thing. My
Okay.
apologies. I thought you had that marble.
That's okay.
What is the other scene you wanted to do?
The last one, I think I'm just going to call it that because I've gotten a lot tonight. I really appreciate it. But would be, I want to go to Atticus, and I want to see if he can do anything with the flintlock that I have.
Interesting. Just a sec.
Give here. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Where did you get this?
On one of my many adventures from a pirate.
What do you want done?
What do you think would be cool?
Oh, the possibilities are endless. And he goes on a hyperfixation rant.
Okay, slow down.
I can enchant it. I can make very specific bullets. I could get flashy with it.
Get funky, get flashy. Okay. Can I make it into like a flashbang?
Yes,
Like as a distraction in battle?
absolutely. I can make that ammunition for you by just taking the circumference. Is there anything else you want me to do?
I did have something I want to talk to you about,
Oh,
but it's a whole separate thing.
okay. He sort of scoots the flintlock away, even though he's like, oh.
I just have heard from little birdie that we both know and love.
You mean butterfly?
Yeah, one of those. I never thought that you would. I mean, I understand, of course. You're making weapons now.
Yes. I mean, I made them before.
Right, but like for the war. I mean,
Yes.
you didn't do it for the war before, did you?
I mean, I made them for... There wasn't a war before this. I
true.
made them... Well, there was the stuff on the front lines, and I did give some blueprints to Riot and her people, but I wanted as minimal influence as possible if there was any potential for my father to find me again. However, I'm not afraid of him anymore. Too much has happened, and frankly, I'm pissed.
Okay.
And I know about Ellie, but if that had been real, which it could have been to any of you, to Lilith, no. This is for defense. I hope that's what people use it for. I will never go as far as my father, who makes animatronics to stuff people's souls inside. But I will make weapons to stop him and dismantle those animatronics.
Speaking of which, there's something I think I need to show you. I need you to come outside for a second.
He comes outside.
They've brought Bramble.
Oh,
This was my friend's owl. We won him back in an auction, and
he looks like he's gonna be sick.
do you want to go back inside?
No, fine.
Do you want to throw up?
A little bit, but
There's a bush right there.
Yes, I'm trying not to.
It's better out than in, buddy.
This. No offense, Mr. Owl, or Mrs. Owl, or whatever your pronouns are, but this thing is a person, sort of. And he just.
Sorry, I should have warned you. I don't know what I was thinking.
He takes off his glasses and just wipes his face, and for a moment he's so distressed that he shifts in and out of physical form.
Atticus, buddy, it's okay.
It's not okay.
But this isn't your fault.
I know it's not, and that's why I'm mad. Why does he do this? I don't understand. If he doesn't like something the way it is, he'll just fuck with it until it's the way he wants it to be. It's always worse off than before, and it's always in pain, and it's... Mom's not okay.
I know.
No, they don't.
She's worse.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'd be lying if I said the weapons aren't also out of frustration for what's happening with her. It's not fair. And I don't want him to do this to anyone else. He's already messed up Mom and me so much.
We're going to stop him from doing any more of this. And you have... This isn't your responsibility. None of this is. It's not my responsibility to unfuck what... Anyway, this isn't about me.
If anyone can make something against his work, it's me. It has to be me. I have to do it. Because I know what he makes, and I know how to unbuild it and rebuild it. I have to get better than his evil work. I have to stop him. I do. It's my responsibility. It's not my fault, but it is my responsibility.
I just want you to know that he doesn't... At the end of all this, he won't define what the Snapdragon name means. He'll just be a stand-in for cruelty and torture and all the horrible things he's done.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna make damn sure of it.
But you can remake it into something better, and people will remember that.
I'm trying.
But you... Listen, I just want you to take care of yourself, too. You don't deserve to have all this thrust on you.
Neither do you. Here we are.
That's true.
Listen, I will do what I can for your friend here. If they'll come with me, I can... Yeah. It may take a lot of time, but I will take care of them, and I'll make sure they are in the least amount of pain as possible, and make them have the best quality of life I can give them.
In a way, Bramble saved my life, so... Well, technically not, but... He took a hit for me, and I just want to make sure that he has a better quality of life now. So...
I'll do that. I'll do that for you. And I'll do that to spite him, but mostly I'm doing it for you. And also because nothing deserves this fate. Come here, sweetheart. And he pets Bramble's beak and leads Bramble away. And with that, we'll go back to the funeral.
Cute. Love that.
I'm gonna cry.
I almost cried this
That was really good. That was really good.
I love that we're seeing both with the scene I did last week and this scene, we're seeing a lot more sides to him, which I'm really liking.
He's got dimension.
Yes!
Atticus is getting a lot of development, which is really nice to see.
It is.